Ready for more police work? I was able to intercept a Clan Kelly laptop. It's full of Clan Kelly accounting data. Substantial amounts have been diverted to an unrelated account.
Oh, sick! Someone's stealing from the Kellys! How do we find this thief?
You may be right. I believe Bagley has a lead. Good luck.
Oh, mate, this is massive! I never thought we'd get this kind of reach.
What do you mean?
It's fucking Stormzy. You know, Bossy Bob. Shut up. Bloody Glastonbury. The man sent us a message and he's asking for DedSec by name. We're in the big times now, mate. We got us a fucking high-profile contract right here.
Fuck yes!
I'll send you the message. And for the love of fucking God, do not cock this up.
There's one other computer connected to the same network. It's at the Old Canal warehouse.
Map.
What's good, DedSec? Here's the word, yeah. Sir's been after me for ages, blocking my channels.
Called to account. Mission objectives. Rescue the captive accountant. Caitlin Law intercepted a Clan Kelly laptop containing encrypted information about their financial records. Someone has been siphoning funds from their accounts, and Clan Kelly knows who is behind it. The accountant responsible might be a source of useful information. Liberate the accountant.
You heard, Mr. Ormsey. DedSec has a role to play in this. Now backdoor Albion servers and let's get this illegal shit on the road.
Missions. Map L2DUDD.
This is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. Today we're talking about policing, by consent or by force for profit. Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Met Justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to. Albion. And they're about as far from the old-fashioned Bobby on the beat as it's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Cass, many people were surprised. But we weren't. London has been up for sale and privatisation for years. The only difference is that now the private companies have guns. So how did it happen? What does it mean? How can we reverse it? And what's the price of justice? On Buccaneer, we conceal everyone's full names for their own safety. Here's Helen, who investigated policing, civil rights and justice in pre-crisis Britain.
One of the kind of classic hallmarks of a fascist leader is having their own private army or police force. You know, it is in a democracy, the state tends to have a monopoly on violence, and that's not what happens when a state fails. You know, you end up with people running their own private militias, and we've seen this all over the world. You know, every kind of great dictator in history has had basically their own jackbooted set of guys that they can send in to rough up people who annoy them. And that's the danger of a force like Albion. You know, you start taking powers to yourself, and actually who is in charge of telling you no? It's always a worrying sign when you see, say, a president surrounding themselves with ex-military guys, with, you know, 5-star generals or whatever it might be, because that sort of suggests that they want to run the country like you run a war. And in a war, you have to be incredibly hierarchical. You know, you have to be top-down. People essentially have to obey orders, because that's the only way that you can make that work. That's not how it works normally in a democracy. And that's the problem, really, is you end up in a situation where normal peacetime checks and balances are suspended, and that's really scary.
There's a mysteriously large number of Kelly goons hanging around this derelict gas plant. You'd think at least one of them would pick up a broom.
Yo, maybe they're also looking for whoever's taken from them. Let's get in there.
I doubt the Kellys trust her up like that to get their Cub Scout knot tying badges. Her optic sync log suggests that this is our thief.
Better watch ourselves. This girl could help us get rich or get got.
Now she owes us. I'm impressed. That wasn't a total disaster.
Thank you. I was about to get the Clan Kelly P45. No gold, just lead. But I'm done with all of it. Organized crime, London.
Before you let it out of the city, give us your technique. How'd you steal from the Kellys, huh?
Sure. Clan Kelly's laundering their dirty money into cryptocurrency. A lot of it.
I'm listening.
I set up a keylogger to capture the passwords I needed to hijack the operation. Divert all the cash out of their crypto wallets.
Sick, fam. Big up. We got this.
is London Calling. I'm Tash, and this is...
The accountant's keylogger with the Kelly account passwords is at the Spine. Clever nickname. You might need a spider bot when you get there.
I think we'll find some good shit there.
Ever since Sir Robert Peel created the police force as we know it in 1829, London has relied on the Metropolitan Police Service for peace, stability, and justice. They weren't perfect, but at least there was some democratic control. Now there's a new sheriff in town. If you're a victim of crime or you just want to silence a peaceful protest, there's a new police force to turn to. It's possible to get. When Hassani handed over London to Nigel Cass, many people were surprised, but we weren't. London has